The internet is teeming with stories of giant sightings, the latest being a sighting and subsequent police lockdown of a mall in Miami. The story has flip-flopped between kids fighting and setting off firecrackers and shape-shifting giants. All I know is these people were scared and were damn near starting a riot. Hundreds of police cruisers responded to the scene. And as unlikely as it seems, frightened people reported sightings of shadow-like giants appearing and disappearing, 10 to 12 feet tall, chasing the mall-goers around. There is no video coverage. No video inside the mall or outside the mall. No video coverage. That is highly questionable in the day and age. The main TikTok reporter debunked himself. Conspiracies are going around. Did the CIA or Men in Black have anything to do with the recounted story? We don't know. But this is not the first time giants have been reported in recent months. Remember the 10-foot aliens in Peru? And supposedly a giant escaped from a military base in Colorado earlier in 2023. There may have been more giant sightings, but these are the ones that came to mind. How odd. Giants? Are they for real? What in the hell are we being prepared for, giants? Giant aliens? Demons, Nephilim the fallen ones? Well, let's dive into this humongous rabbit hole. Let's touch briefly on who the giants might be, biblical text, and fabled lore. Let's see what they might want. Some say they are cannibals. That would answer what they want. Also, let's look at where they might live, where they died, and bones that have been discovered. Did humans have a treaty with the giants to keep them underground? Has the treaty been broken? Have giants been working with the military? Are they able to use frequencies in ways we are not able? Let's dig in and unearth these giants. Thanks for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe if you are interested in offbeat topics and theories. Thanks for your help in growing this channel.
Petrified giants, or rock formations that look eerily like humanoid figures, have been spotted all over the world. Is this a coincidence? Hard to tell. But this channel is a mind-bending, let's think outside the box kind of place. Look at these photos and tell me what you think about these structures. Natural? Man-made? Or men?
Let's begin with the etymology of the word giant. It comes from the Greek word gigas, which means mythical being of enormous size and strength. The Greek word was used to describe the gigantes, a race of monstrous creatures that fought against the gods in Greek mythology. I like how the wiki definition states twice that the race is mythical. I do find that noteworthy. We will discuss a few different cosmologies of the origin of giants. It seems almost all cultures have lore concerning the creatures. Most people are familiar with the Bible's version, basically stating that the giants are possibly what we call the Nephilim, creatures formed by the violation of human woman by the fallen angels after Satan's descent. These mysterious people were described in the Hebrew as beings who are strong and large. All etymologies of the word are precarious. The word also has an implication that they also cause others to fall down. Also known as the violent ones who fall on their enemies. The Hebrew Nephilim also was a complex word that connected the human and the divine. Chaotic and a serious danger to humans. In Enoch they were described as great giants whose height was over 450 feet high. This makes me think of the mighty titans, as we would call that particular age of giants. Assuming there are different eras. It would seem these extra-large giants were wiped out in the flood, if not before. The Quran refers to the people of Ad, who are giants that are said to be about 100 feet high. It would seem, some of this smaller race escaped the flood. According to Islamic legends, they were banished to the lower parts of the earth by God.
Some translations also call the giants sons of God, sons of angels, sons of judges, and sons of rulers. Aramaic cultures refer to the giants as sons of Orion, referring to their superhuman abilities. Arab beliefs gave rise to fallen angels mixing with humans to give birth to hybrid children. It would seem most accounts agree that the giants are a mixed breed, a mix of human and godlike creatures who produced a godlike race of huge creatures. Most were killed out by the Great Flood, but some were banished to the underworld.
Most accounts agree that giants are a mixed race between humans and extraterrestrials. Some reports include sons of God, sons of the fallen and children of the stars. In any case, the results were an enormous race of god-like creatures who possess fantastic abilities and act ill towards the human race. Some are reportedly cannibals. I have read about how they look. Some reports say they are white-skinned with red hair, 2 sets of teeth and 6 fingers and toes on each appendage. This type has been found everywhere in the world, including China and America. This is the type that was reported in Afghanistan. The story goes that a giant was spotted by the military in Desert Storm and was killed and hauled off. But mysteriously, that seems to be all we can find out about it. Recently, a giant was spotted peering through a hole in a door that was made of rocks in the mountains of Washington state. Of course, the photograph is obscure, as seem to be all recent photos of giants. But these monsters have been reported throughout history. A modern-day seer named Edgar Cayce spoke of giants in America. He claimed them to be the mound builders and leaders of the ancient world and were connected to Atlantis.
The Solomon Islands may hold a key to the giant race of people. We have photographs of swarthy giant humans from the turn of the century. There are many legends concerning these groups of giants who live in the South Pacific Islands. According to some of the indigenous people, the giants are powerful, supernatural beings who can wield magic and shape the land. They are said to be descendants of the biblical Nephilim. Some legends describe them as gods or divine beings, while others see them as ancestral figures who played a part in the creation of the world. The giants are said to live in Guadalcanal, the largest of the Solomon Islands. They dwell in caves and underground tunnels, and rarely show themselves to humans. They are said to be very tall, between 10 and 14 feet, have long brown hair and wear loincloths and necklaces made of bones, and they carry huge clubs for weapons. The giants are not evil but do not like strangers. They can be hostile and dangerous when provoked. They have been known to attack and kill humans who trespass on their territory, especially during the night. They have also been involved in conflicts with foreign invaders, such as the Japanese during World War II, and the Chinese in recent times. Some people believe that the giants are working with the Chinese, or even with aliens to sabotage the operations of the U.S. military in the region. They are a continual source of wonder and inspiration to adventurers who might seek them out in the jungle or tunnels of the earth.
It seems that most of the historical evidence of giant bones were hauled away by the Smithsonian and other societies and never seen again. Some say the bones were reconstructed to form megalithic animals that are seen in the museums throughout the world. Who knows? So claims of giants are marked down to myths, lore, or hoaxes, so it's hard to find reliable sources outside esoteric texts. That is why I so love our growing community. This is a beautiful safe spot to discuss off-the-wall ideas. Please like, subscribe and leave me a note in the comment box. I really want to hear your ideas. You are so smart and awakened. This is a never-ending rabbit hole, and it's easy to get lost in the giant tunnels. We have been hearing a lot about tunnels on the internet lately, and I think I will post my next video on this very topic. What would you be interested in learning more about? I will respond to your comments. Let's discuss these ideas together.